Yo, welcome back. See what we got here, man. We got the homeboys all together. We got the whole crew. We got them a new living space, living quarters for them. You know, a nice little beach, little front sight. Today with the gear, man, we were dressed up like the Mad Hatter because we're about to do some crazy stuff out there, man. We're going to go out there and dominate the world. One step at a time, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, let's get to the quest, man. Let's go meet up with Sebastian outside the Slytherin common room.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Let's go have a chat with this guy.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Don't worry, man. We'll set that kid straight. Let me go talk to him, man. I got some ways. I got some methods, man.
There he is. Good luck.
Hey, yo, man, I need to have a word with you, man. What's going
What are
on?
you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
All right. So let's try this. And then let's try this. And
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
there you go. No.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Come on,
No
bring it this way.
comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Lumos. A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished. Reparo.
There may be something to this pile of rubble. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I
Lumos.
hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
So it's that right there and that right there. Boom.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that
Lumos.
myself. But you got to it first.
We were looking
Nice
up
work.
here, man. Okay.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Confringo!
Lumos.
Something around here or what? I think that one opens this door. Just got like a little horn right there. It just looks like a reverse, like an A.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Boom. Man, this is what Ravenclaws are all
That
about,
sounded
bro.
promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Okay,
Not
okay.
sure references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Damn it.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Let's go triangle on that right there. Okay. Wait. Are we gonna have to use the other one as well?
We've got more to solve ahead.
Yeah.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
So we need to open that. But where is the lock for that? Go up here. It's right there.
Defender! Incendio! Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Down. There we go.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
Easy as pie.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Okay. So we need like
Ominous.
a curse.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
The hell am I here, man? The freaking ping pong table, ping pong ball? What, man? You guys are just batting me back and forth.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare, Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Yeah, my guy, you're the one that's gonna get cursed, not me, man.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, man.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive.
Revelio.
Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Yo, I really need to rate this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of some of my gear, man, and rate this shit. All that for that crap? Oh, man. See what else we got up here. Bro. Yo, man, I dropped some good gear for that junk that we just got. I thought we were gonna get something cool, but I guess not, man.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Would you
I
come
don't want to
down?
leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Does this guy ever shut up, man? You know?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
How the hell did they get
Please,
here before me?
Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
That's it? You just walk away from me after all that?
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Yo, who cries like that?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where could Archie have gone?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie?
Beast.
Archie
Welcome.
Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Prepare for a fight.
Descender. Depulsor. Accio. Depulsor. Descender.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, man. The wolves trying to sneak up on us? No way.
Revelio.
You see me, I'm dressed like the Mad Hatter. I'm a mad lad. You didn't know that.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Let's find that kid. We need to get that kid back to his mom's.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Ooh, we got some company there.
Revelio.
These guys are bad juju. All right, man. Let's take some action here.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be
There can be no...
That's the best you can do, is it? Pray for that.
Arresto Memento!
Expulso!
Arresto Memento. Defendo.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio! I refuse to be treated in this manner! Incendio! Protego! So good. Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Descendo! Expulso! Incendio! Descendo! Protego! Expulso! Oh, forever. It's getting on my nerves. Incendio! Arresto level. Expulso! Expelliarmus! Expulso! Confringo! Descendo! Is mine!
Yeah, you thought you could just sneak up on us like that, man. You thought you'd come and creep like that. You see me, man? I'm dressed for the occasion. I'm here to do some crazy off-the-wall stuff, you know? Oh yeah? That tent has all this?
That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
What do we have? What do we have? You know what, man? Let's just jump right into it, man. I'm dressed for the occasion. I'm dressed like a crazy maniac, you know? I'm here to do some maniacal moves, man.
You don't think
You're coming in crazy, bro. I'm telling you, man, I'm here with no games, man. I'm here to make damage. What's up, everybody?
You don't! Incendio! Redacto! Confringo! To your knees! I thought you'd at least hold your own! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Coward!
Descend!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Use you with this! Expelliarmus! Try! Defendo!
Barely even felt it.
Is this Hogwarts back? I won't go down with you.
Oh, trying to... You play like that? Okay.
Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Don't send it back!
Coward! Bobby!
They got what they deserved.
See that? See that? Came in crazy. Couldn't handle me, man. I'm insane right now. Where's that kid at? I hear him.
Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please,
You're down here.
I need your help. Help!
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I
Yo,
am?
unlock this real quick.
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Hello, Hamora.
Yeah, Archie boy.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
The hell? All right, let's go talk to the mom.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Yeah, no problem.
What are you up to now?
All right, let's get out of here. All right, we need to talk to one of the elders.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
All right. Looks like Rockwood Castle it is.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we make it the right one.
Don't tell us.
Perhaps we just tell him we looked. It'd be honest.
It does sound easier.
One down.
Let's do that.
Revelio.
Oh, there's two of them here. Okay.
Who's that?
Petrificus totalis.
That went smooth.
Revelio.
Yo, let me get this cash flow, old man. Do we have any more loyalists over here? We don't. Oh.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oh yeah, whistling?
Arresto momentum. Blizzes.
What do we have here? Alright, so that's our way in right there. I guess we need to use our little magic to get that over there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you. But now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Really, bro? You can sense that?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum? Seems your art is in this Put me down!
Enjoy suffering, do you? Have you not run away?
Defender, descender.
There, up for a bit of dying, are we?
I won't rest. Dead.
Crucial.
Please go,
Red Rock well!
This has been death from above. Descender. Arrest them.
Let me do a ticket.
Conductive, aren't we? You'll regret that. Arrest the momentum.
You won't escape again. Pathetic reduction! I'm embarrassed for you. Is that the best you can do?
Crucial.
You know I'm insane, bro. You know I ain't got my wits together. Got a little bit heavy there, Old Man River, but he seems to be keeping up just fine. Right, come on, man. They already know we're here.
Revelio.
Gears full. No, we got some coin. Nice. They're about to know. They're about to find out. They're about to find out who Vando is, you know? They don't know me. They don't know me like that yet. Oh, this old man just appeared down there.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Yeah, I suppose so, huh? There it is.
Good call, sir.
Figured it out. Alright, let's jump right in.
Goblin! Revelio! They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
What is happening down here? They're having a rave?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Let's go this way. Follow me. There it is. There's the portrait.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
All right. Right.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
You better not double cross us, old man. Look at this. This is nice looking. This is really, really nice. Need black magic in here. Yo, I'm coming here to disrespect everybody. That's what I'm doing in here, you know? I'm the Mad Hatter today. I'm crazy. I'm off the rocker. I'm off the chain. All right, let's look around. We have to get up there. How are we gonna get up there? Stairs? Oh, there's a path. This is open now. What's the path?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Then what? We cross over here? We do. What is this? Let me guess, we gotta climb that up? I don't think we need it. We're good. We're good. We're doing groovy. Yo, these walkways are so nice. Oh, there it is. How do we...
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
This is wild, man. This is so wild.
Wingardium Leviosa.
God, man. This gear thing is on my nerves, man.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Okay, seems like we're on the right track. Okay. Looks like we're in for a battle right here. I don't think you want this, bro. Tell you right now, I'm off my rocker right now. I'm not feeling good. Oh, I didn't even see that dude jump up.
Descendo. Protego. Accio. Capolso. Descendo. Accio. Descendo.
That was it? Told you guys not to mess with me, man. I'm off my rocker, man. I'm not all there. Oh,
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
So we gotta do is just keep flicking it around. Man, I got no freaking... Let me empty out some of my gear, man. I need to see what's up in these boxes. Alright, let's take a look in here. Yo, wait. Am I in the right path? No, I came in through here. We need to go that way. Oh, man. Okay. Here. Here. Doesn't do it.
Perhaps then to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
We come in through there. Yeah, we're in the right path. Uh-oh.
There's a pillar here and a ledge near it you need to grab onto.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow. Okay, I'd rather battle this guy.
Defendo, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Confringo. Repulsor, Descendo, Accio, Crucio. Defendo, Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Right, so we need to get that right here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And we need to... Where am I gonna put this? It's like right in here. Like right there. Oh, I got it. Understood. Let's just hurry up before. Yo, we didn't get it. So wait, what if I do this?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yo, this is nuts.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways.
Okay.
Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
We're good here.
Revelio.
Another crappy robe. Here we go.
Arresto momentum.
Dang, that dude just came out of nowhere. I didn't even get alerted for that. Right, these guys are being grimy, man. Okay, there's that. But what's over here? You know? Just focus on the quest. Okay, it looks like we're gonna fight a boss. Oh damn, here we go, here we go. Get out of here. Oh damn, I forgot he's on the other side. So the ones that are on the other side of the... Dang.
Accio. Descendo. Repulsor.
Damn, press the wrong button. Get out of here, one down. Alright, let's cross over. Okay, this one, I don't know where he's at. Didn't we? There we go. Get him out of here, get him off the arena. There we go. We're missing one. Oh man. It was the real boss. Boom. Sit down. Okay, that one's yellow. Man, he threw it before I could pop it. Yo, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Oh, man. My magic was down, dude. No, 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 no. Oh, man. And it's over for you. Boom. Ooh, man, we were playing crazy there. Yo, that was nuts.
What a relief.
Man, I got sloppy there for a minute, man. I was getting sloppy. Come on. Whoa, look at that. Looks crazy. Scarf.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. that we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Yo, man. She's really crossing over. Man, she opened up a portal, man. She opened up a portal she can't close. Dang, this is crazy.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Yo, that was a crazy trial. This story just keeps unfolding into some crazy story, man. Finding out that she's the one that opened up this portal, and now we gotta shut it. Well, this is it for this one. Please hit a like and subscribe to keep up with the story. That way you don't miss out. Catch you guys on the next one.